Hello, it is a beautiful day. I'm excited to come your way again with heart to heart. Can we talk heart to heart a little bit? Let's get ourselves inspired. In case you don't know, every day come loaded for you. In every day, there is something for you. But what is the place of hope for our everyday life? Today, we want to look at hope a little bit. Some people are hopeless already because of the things happening around them, because of their background. But then a lot of people don't know that their background does not have the ability to put their back on the ground. But you put your back on the ground before your background even tell on you. You don't know you can break through those hurdles. You can. Let's look at hope. I want to build your hope a little bit today on the program. Let's see what Desmond Tutu have to say about hope. As a matter of fact, according to Desmond Tutu, he said hope is being able to see that there is light despite all of the darkness. You see light when people are seeing darkness. That's what makes it different. That is exactly what makes you unique. Because what others are seeing, you are seeing a different thing. Where others are seeing difficulty, where others are living hopelessly, you see hope all the way. And that's what makes you stand out. That's what makes you break through. Let me just give us a little background about what hope is and how you can stay hopeful and the benefit and importance of hope. As a matter of fact, I'd like you to know that hope is the invisible thread, all right, that pulls us through the darkest times. Invisible thread. What did I say? Invisible thread. This thread is invisible, but you need to develop the eyes of the mind to be able to see this thread that is capable of pulling you through the darkest times. Some people don't know dark times are always there, but you have what it takes to see light, vision. Have you ever come to think about what happens when light appears in darkness? It will appear as if darkness has never been there. That is the presence of light. And that can only happen for a man, a woman who is hopeful. I would also like to let you know that it doesn't deny the presence of pain or challenges. They are always there. In as much as the earth remains, in as much as we are here, the tough times are always there. The challenges are always there. The pains are always there. But there is something that makes you unique and stand out. Living your life with the mentality and the mindset that this darkness, this pain, these challenges are not capable to stop you of meeting up with your dream. I'd like to let you know that these challenges, these pains, this darkness gives us reason to keep moving forward. That's what it means. That mentality that you can surmount the hopeless situations around you, in your environment, in your home, in your workplace, in your business places, that single mentality is capable of keeping you moving. You keep moving, you keep moving. I tell people all the time, there is something that is very important in life. That is the mentality that, yes, it's good to fly. To be a flyer, a high flyer, to be a high flyer is not negotiable. You want to fly, but if you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk at least. If you can't walk at all, you are incapacitated with maybe situations, the dark times, the challenges. Instead of you not to be mobile at all, please crawl. What did I say? You have to fly. You are supposed to be known as a high flyer, full of hope. But then if you can't fly, that's not the end of it. Be able to do what? To run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, be mobile. What did I say? By all means, be hopefully mobile. Because there is hope for the living. And I'm so glad that I'm talking about hope today, because in times of despair, when everything else feels uncertain and broken, when hope provides a glimpse of something better on the horizon, it allows people to rise above their present and current circumstances, no matter how, no matter the situation, no matter the green, no matter what they see, because they believe that change is still possible. That is what hope is all about. But then you should also remember that I am talking about Desmond Tutu today because he's a man of hope. Desmond Tutu has a quote. What does the quote say? That quote that we just read before we got started reminds me personally that hope isn't about just ignoring difficulties. Ignoring difficulty is not just it all, but I believe that it is about believing that difficulties won't last forever. That is how a man of hope thinks, reasons that difficulties, what did I say, doesn't last forever. It is for a time. You know, let me say this, this might surprise some persons, but you know that if you are always surrendering to difficult times, difficulties will always want to embrace you. That's what it means. But if you know that this difficulty is for just a moment, then you keep pushing, you keep pushing, you keep pushing, pulling out, putting forth for light, because that is darkness. With that hope and that belief that difficult times, challenges, pains don't last forever, gives you the hope that light will soon shine in the midst of that dark time. And I also want you to know that it is time that we all need to give light the chance. In whatever we do, we need to give light, what did I say, the chance. Because I think I need to say this. If I don't say it, then I don't think I'm doing anyone any good. Let me just inform us that it is light that guides us when all else fails. It is hope that keeps us moving even when we don't know what is going to happen next, but we believe that all things will work together for our good. And that's the reason it's very necessary for us to stay hopeful. And when nurtured, hope can inspire action. Did you hear what I said? When nurtured, that is to tell you that hope somehow, according to my belief, is a living thing that needs to be nurtured. And when it is well nurtured, something happens. Should I tell you what happens when hope is nurtured? Hope can inspire action. Because if you have the hope that yes, this thing is possible, you put apparatus together to work towards the possibility of that particular thing that we are talking about. So hope can inspire action, renew strength, and rekindle the human spirit. It also gives meaning to endurance and helps people stay anchored on everything around them. Especially when things around you is shifting, shaky, there are storms, there are dark times, people don't believe you anymore because of one situation or the other, and you stay hopeful because you are seeing something that no one else is seeing, and that keeps you going. That keeps you going. You keep building your hope. You keep emphasizing on the things that can make you stand out in everything that you do. All right, I believe someone's hope has been restored today. I believe someone who is about giving up, someone who feels there is no hope anymore because of a particular situation, is getting the hope revived again. Please revive your hope, nurture it, build it, allow it to grow, and it will keep you going. Rekindle that hope again. Maybe you were hopeful, but at some point in time something happened and the light of your hope dipped down and it's nowhere to be found right now. Go look for it. Get that hope back again. Stay hopeful and stay on track. My name is Ramsey Enoch. Thank you.